Glasgow is confronting a worsening crisis in women's safety, with newly released figures revealing dramatic increases in gender-based violence. Reported cases of domestic abuse have risen by 41% compared to the previous year, while rapes and sexual assaults have increased by 41% and 28% respectively. These alarming statistics, compiled by the Safe Glasgow Partnership, highlight what local leaders describe as systemic failures in protecting women and girls across the city. The data shows 357 rapes were recorded in 2024 to 2025, a significant jump from 254 the previous year, alongside a rise in domestic abuse crimes against women from 136 to 192. Glasgow Labour Deputy Leader Bailey Soraya Sadiq, who brought forward an emergency motion in response to the figures, spoke passionately about the daily compromises women make to feel safe. Drawing on her own experiences as a working-class woman of colour, she described the exhausting reality of navigating public spaces while constantly assessing risk, from moderating behaviour to avoiding certain areas altogether. Her motion, which received unanimous council support, declares women's safety a fundamental right and sets out a comprehensive action plan. Key measures include an emergency summit on violence against women and girls, the creation of a Glasgow Women's Safety Action Plan, and a citywide consultation to identify gaps in protection. The plan also calls for a Women's Safety Charter and urges the Scottish Government to provide targeted funding for high-risk areas and specialist police units focused on gender-based violence. Recognising the need for early intervention, the Council will also implement a healthy masculinity programme aimed at engaging boys and young men, promoting positive behaviour and increasing uptake of school-based mental health support. Sadiq stressed the urgency of the situation, stating that women and girls in Glasgow cannot afford to wait for change. Police Scotland has reaffirmed its commitment to tackling violence against women, with Detective Chief Inspector Neil Guy acknowledging the concerning rise in sexual crimes while emphasising the force's victim-centred approach. He encouraged anyone affected by abuse to come forward, assuring them of specialist support and thorough investigations. The motion represents a critical step toward addressing Glasgow's safety crisis, but advocates warn that sustained action, adequate resources, and cultural change will be needed to create lasting protection for women and girls across the city. With public concern growing, the coming months will test whether these commitments translate into meaningful improvements in safety and accountability.